Okay, my 5-minute time is now eroding. Are we really got to count down to this? Loud, please. Okay, the project is called Indeed the Food of Love, which comes from a Shakespearean quotation. I'll give it to you in full. If music be the food of love, play on. Give me excess of it, that surfeiting the appetite may sicken and so die. Shakespeare could have written that piece exactly as a description of this film. The introduction suggests, indeed, that it has connections with that famous Thomas Mann story and Visconti film, Death in Venice. I will not deny those connections, but please do not expect a rewrite or a remake. There is no Hotel des Bains. There is certainly delightful and delicious Venice. I think for 500 years the English have been passionately in love with Venice, and here it goes again. But the way that I have scripted the story, I need another city. Venice is obviously a city on water. I live in Amsterdam, another city on water, and you in this country have St. Petersburg, a city on water. So we're looking to shoot for maybe 60% of the movie in Venice, and I would very much like to shoot the other 40% in St. Petersburg. If you do and have a memory indeed of that Visconti masterpiece, you know it is about the carnal love for a young boy. Very difficult, sensitive subject matter. Visconti certainly knew that, and the audiences that saw the film certainly knew that. That film was made in 1971. We're now in the year 2012. A lot has happened in between times. And basically, I suppose the parameters of the movie I want to make is the future history of that young boy. If any of you might have seen a certain film I made several years ago called The Cook, the Thief, His Wife, and Her Lover, it was in some ways a study in evil. I want to go back to be able, after the intervening years, to return to that subject. Obviously, we will make a picture which is highly, highly visual, and you can imagine the scenography that will take place in these two extraordinary cities. We have money already from Italian sources, and certainly from where I come from, which is Holland. The producer is Kees Cassander, and we hope to shoot this probably in the summer of next year. So we're looking to finance the Russian part of this production. The music, which we were late to hear, was probably the initial inspiration for the whole film. It's a melancholy piece of music, arranged in a way that Vivaldi only knows well, which has, I suppose, an outward feeling of jubilation and celebration with a deep sense of melancholy underneath. I hope we can fascinate and excite you, and I'd very much like to make 50% indeed of this movie in Russia. Thank you.
Thank you.